Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today. Looky here. Look at Fontano and Mr. Light already here. Wow, 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 wow. This is some BS. What's the BS? What's the BS, Fontano? Tell me. I'm dying to know. But hope everyone's doing well today. Hope we're all prepped and prepared for some wonderful East 7 gameplay, because holy crap, it's another East game. So I was re-saying for a drop in DSCS for like 30 minutes. Yeah, Digimon Cyber Sleuth, yep. Okay, so last time we fought and killed the big chicken, so now we have the ice power-up, which lets us walk on lava, because that's how ice works. That does not even spawn if you don't equip 2 dev know-hows. Yes. Wonderful. Gotta love that. I did that in second reset I got to. Yep. I'm guessing you were trying to get the XP increase reset, or XP increase item, potentially. But yeah, so we are currently equipped with the Ice Mist Crystal. I think I need like 9, but even want to increase my grind from 3. Yeah. Yep, tacticians. Okay. So 58 from all the voting hype around me from last week is finally over. Yep. See, luckily I voted like several weeks ago because I got mail-in ballot. So I didn't have, like, people ask me like, oh, hey, you gonna go vote? And I'm like, I already did, dude. Like, if I go do it again, I'm kind of breaking the law. But yeah, it's nice to finally have it be over, basically. Because now all the talk won't be about like, oh, the upcoming thing. It's now finally gonna be able to move past it. This guy wanted me to get Vaidmon tech for going to platinum. Yes, exactly. Because I believe, because what, Vaidmon has like, what is it, like it's like a Dark 3 move or something like that. And that's like the best attack that you can get on a Platinum Numemon, I think, is the thing. From what I'm trying to remember, yeah, Darkness 3, yeah. God. Yeah, I went through that same grind, Fontana. Which is probably why it's so stuck in my head. God damn it. That's shit attacks. I mean, it is literally just shit. Purely Ace of War. Yep. And you want 3 of them on your team, so yeah. And the worst part is also, like, and this is probably one of the things that I dislike most about the game, is like, because there's like the inherent, like, the best way to get a good Digimon is to raise it up from egg, basically, or from a early point where you're able to encounter it multiple times to get like the best percentage, like, before spawning it. And there's so much work that goes into making a good Digimon that's like annoying. I was getting 1K for more answers, so yeah, it's all good. Yep. Where like, especially in that game, because I don't think they ever tell you it, but basically the way to get like the best Digimon, or one of like the Digivolution prerequisites, I think it's called like API, and you only get it by Digivolving and de-Digivolving Digimon. So the most efficient way to get it is to get them to like high level and then de-Digivolve, and it'll go up. But you have to do it like multiple times to do it efficiently, to get a good API on things, to get like the best Digimon. It's super not obtuse, but it's like damn annoying. So I took the hard way and already got some of these chests by just plowing through the lava. But I do some really long with a friend group as that one guy that floated in Discord constant updates on everything was going. I could not care less. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Definitely agree. It's like, I wasn't following any of the results. I just waited until work today when I could get on to like, when I decided like, you know, I don't feel like working right now, so I'm just gonna go like check out all the summarizations of like the results. Yeah, sorry, but I was getting to level 2 first. Yep. The things definitely do work. Getting the Platinum Numemons and getting the Tactician USBs, like, definitely important to be able to grind any kind of efficiently. The nice part about the Platinum Numemons is once you have them, like, you just keep them because the passive is so good. So it's not like one of those ones where it's like you only have them for a little bit of time, or they're only useful for X amount of time. It's like, no, they're always kind of useful to just have in your party at all times for the rest of the game. So the earlier you can get them, the better. Now, if you're able to get them up to the point where they're good, training ring. Okay, so that might be an SP increase. If you're able to get them to the point where they're good earlier, like have decent, XP skill learning, increase skill XP gain by 1. Now, the thing is, in this game, it doesn't seem like the leveling up the skills does all that much. I don't know what it does. like, other than letting you just have the skill permanently after level 1, or after getting it from 0 to 1, I wasn't able to notice any, like, increase in strength of the skills, or a decrease in the SP it uses. So, I'm not actually sure if it's all, that's the main thing until you master it. Yeah, because, like, that's the, so I guess it would be useful if you're trying to master all your skills, which I'm not against, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm not expecting to do that either. Like, if there's no other bonuses, which is, I think, what they implemented, like, a slight, I think it's like every level in Celceta that your skill goes up, you use, like, 1 less SP. I think that was the trade-off that they did. Or not the trade-off, but that was, like, the improvement of the system. It's like, yeah, leveling up is kind of pointless. Go. But yeah, so I'm going through trying to figure out, okay, I need to go left, but how the hell did I get there? I was looking at that and this, and doesn't really seem to be, unless there's a way to increase the lava level, maybe? Yeah, maybe swap it from one side to the other. Come on, or Mega Seed. Mega Seed looks good. Let's go. Although I guess in that game it's a little bit more important, depending on where you want to go with your evolutions. Because that was always the annoying thing where, like, I usually followed a guide. Well, I don't want to say followed a guide. I followed a guide for Platinum Numemon, because that one, it's like, okay, what do I need to do to get the best grind thing? But other than that, I just kind of went by itself. I'll say the most annoying part about that game's evolutions is once you get to, like, the fusion evolutions, or I guess they're all fusion evolutions, but once you get to the high level ones where it's like both of the Digimon that you're using are pretty, like, good quality, that you're like, okay, I want to kind of use both, but you can't. And it also sucks, oh wait, okay, there we go. And it also sucks because you get to the point where you, like, fuse the two, but when you de-digivolve, you don't get back the things that you put into it. You only get one of them. So when you're trying to, like, build API on, like, a super good Digimon, like one of the late game ones, and you have to de-digivolve, you now don't get back the two things that you put into it to help you out doing it. So I think when I got to, like, the end of the game, like, there were certain Digimon that I was like, yeah, I'm not maxing these ones out. Like, I'm just gonna go with what they are currently. Let's go. And they're probably good enough because, nope, god damn it. Because the process of, like, maxing out their stats, basically. For lack of a better term, they're like EVs and IVs if we're playing in Pokemon terms. It's just like there's no good way to do it for those late game ones. But I'll probably be subjecting myself to that same torture in my private time soon, because I plan to play Digimon Cyber Sleuth 2 in my own time. I thought about streaming it, but then I was like, there are other better games that I kind of want to, well, I presume better. I can't make the claim that they're better definitively before having played them, but I can assume. But there are other games that I'd rather stream beforehand, or other than that. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think they're pretty good games. Or at least the first one's good. That's all that I can speak of, because that's the only one I think the thing that drew me to the game was that the artist for for the game, like the character designer, is the same one that did Digimon, or not Digimon, SMT Devil Survivor. Yeah, Hacker's Memory, yeah. That did Devil Survivor 1 and 2, is the light novel artist for Is Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. What other things? I believe they're the artist for Yozakura Quartet, although I haven't seen an update on that in a long time. Is that why looks like one of the SMGMCs? Yeah. Maybe not one of the SMT, because I don't know if they've ever done an SMT art, but definitely Devil Survivor. Okay, we got a big fire titan with a big thing on his grundle that I'm gonna have to smack. Presumably. I presume I'm gonna have to smack that grundle. Guardian Levad Galem. Okay, so this is a classic, like, East Titan boss. Like, whack his tummy. Oh god, okay. SMT Devil Survivor. Oh, okay. God, I'm getting confused. I'm trying to follow the conversation, but my brain is probably on a slightly different wavelength. Why can't I go on the lava? So I don't think the Titan bosses are all that, like, hard generally. Just because, like, they don't dodge usually, which is nice. Now I am getting my shit kicked in by this one. Chances are I'm gonna have to retry, which I'm completely fine with. Just because. Okay. Yeah, it did, and it looks pretty good. I myself am not gonna get it or play it because I didn't get it or play the first one, but I am watching Jacksepticeye. That's who I watched play it, the first one. And it looks pretty darn good, like graphics-wise, like, looks pretty darn stellar. Okay. Alright, so let's... happy the sequel is being... Oh yeah, no, I mean, like, God of War Ragnarok is probably one of the most anticipated games of the year. Once it was announced that it was happening this year. Like, on par with, like, Elden Ring levels of hype. Like, justly deserved, not gonna lie. Like from everything that I saw from any playthroughs of the first game, it's, like, very well polished and very fun. Interesting foray into a Western dev doing, like, a character action game, which you don't see very much. Okay. health. Of course, he got burns. So that's going to do this. Demolish his health. See, what really sucks right now. It's like, okay, how do you make a boss harder? Add ads. That's how you do it. Okay, we're gonna retry. 3 hours in, sorry, it has no, I did watch JNC's videos this morning too. I'm not gonna manage to avoid every once. Okay, so we were gonna, is that why Arata looks like one of the SMP MCs? Arata. Who the fuck is Arata in Devil Survivor? Is that the best friend character? Is that the one with the, like, hat? Or is that Arata is your cousin? Is that who it is? I'm trying to remember who Arata is. Character is not so like YouTube shows some stuff on this. Yeah, YouTube does that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so those things are just... Okay. Damn it. I keep, like, rolling away from the attack into the just ever-present fire that's just hanging out. Okay, what? Interestingly enough, like the big hammer slam before he does the fire belch doesn't hit you if you're hugging his stomach, which is very surprising. Damn it. Okay, try to mash that out. Okay, let's do 50 now. Hello there, Kiva. I'm glad to have a first-time chatter. There's Garbo in E7, but it's not as well known, but it exists. Yeah, I learned that last stream, where it's hold L2 and then press R2, which are like the triggers. So like in this game, it's almost like guarding is equivalent to like using a skill just on an invisible button. The timings for it a lot less generous than in future Ys games, I'll tell you. But glad to have you here. How are you doing today? Big fan of Ys? That's usually who drops by in most of my Ys streams. Because my experience... Actually, I guess my experience with Ys is now pretty extensive, frankly. I've played most of the localized Ys games. Like, it's weird being able to say that now, where I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm not an Ys newbie anymore. Like, I've played through most of the fucking games. I've now played less Ys games, or I've now played more of the series than not. You know, I love Ys games. I played most of the available ones except for 1 and 2. Okay, I did 1 and 2 as a like a sub goal. Like played both of, well, played each one in a single sitting. Each. Pretty good. They're definitely old. They definitely don't age as well as like some of the future ones. Like I would say, if we're talking about like in terms of aging well, like Felghana and Nepishtim age pretty well, given how old they are. Whereas Ys 1 and 2, the bump system's a little hit or miss, depending. It's an interesting system, but you can definitely feel that it was like, hey, this is because we are kind of on a PC here. But yeah, in terms of like games that I've played all of them except for the unlocalized ones, and I'm playing this one, and I haven't played 9. So I've played a lot of them. You know, like this, you can't say you're not that well versed. I mean, of course you can. You can play one Ys game and get that emote done, Mr. Light. Because we all love Adol. We all love our boy who is just deep in just deep in with every female. The guy, like, I swear, I really hope that, like, when the series ends, they're just like, oh yeah, you know, Adol, super poly, just like, effed so many of the heroines. Wasn't about to leave any girl sad, because Adol is a true Chad. Adol is the kind of man that you want in your life. Yeah. See, the worst part about them adding ads to this fight is that they're not even neutral element ads. Like, they're the ads that are specifically weak to Adol's attacks, which to me is kind of bullshit. That you're going to put a specific character. Did I ever remove heavy? E6 is not the best. I agree. And I know that some of the people in the community agree. All about Levitch just named them the letter A. Oh, they do? Okay, let's think about it. Oh god, I can't think of their names. Rishia, yeah, definitely. I wonder if that's by design. Which one was E6 again? Is that Felgana, Napishtum? Because I'm playing 7 right. And I can't. I didn't want to learn to dash. Okay, what are you talking about? I tried to learn to dash jump. I really tried. But hey man, like, you can't. Like, god damn it, you son of a bitch. Okay. Revive fallen allies. Cures all status ailments. Let's get rid of them. God damn it. Got to fucking bitch. Ah, I do better laser. My laser is cooler than yours. Okay, let's just be safe here. I don't want to use that item, but I gotta. Come on. Okay. There we go. Okay. Dash in just reminds me of Blood Bison. Oh my god. The fucking Ice Wyvern. Giving me PTSD, dude. Napishtum was like, yeah, Napishtum wasn't the best. I think Felgana really, like, improved on it, right? Because it was, Napishtum was the introduction of that engine, then it was Felgana, then it was Origins. I want to say 7 was the one whose final boss made me reset for like 9. Yep. Napishtum is just a pain to play with a controller, and I don't like playing action-based games compared to mouse and keyboard. I think the only problem I had with, like in terms of controller with Napishtum and Felgana was the dash jump. Like that was about it. Other than that, I think once I got like the button scheme down, or I think it was like one of the shoulder buttons or like clicking the sticks was like swapping the element powers. I think once I got that down and like understandable, it like got a bit easier. I use mouse for dash. Ah, okay. Come on, Wyvern Birth Python on Goki. I mean, shit. Shit, son. Like goddamn, that Ice Wyvern fight was like that. It was like peak salt. Like the amount of salt that I was exuding, like could have melted all the ice in that arena. Hey, check this piece. Well, shut the hell up, Fontano. We all have our own special problems. Alright, spots for me and Oath with Centaur. What's a Centaur? I don't even remember that one. Yeah, that certainly was unexpected. It's over, right? What was that thing? Sure didn't seem like your everyday boss monster. The tank? Oh, I don't think the tank took me all that long. Maybe I was over-leveled or something? Guardian of the Shrine, Lavard Galem. It protects the sleeping flame dragon. But to think, even the statues have begun to move in this place. East 8 is by far the best entry, besides for maybe South 7. Okay, interesting. So you're a fan of Lacrimosa of Donna. Okay. Donna's pretty good. That was, like, Lacrimosa of Donna has a special place in my heart because that was the first Ys game that I ever played. And I want to play all of the Ys games before putting it as best. I think in terms of story, it definitely had the most in-depth story out of all the games that I've played so far. My first one was one. Damn. You know, when they introduced a boss in a video game with intercepting missiles, spike bomb poop, and laser beams. Yep. I was thinking, why was not the time I first started watching? Yeah, that sounds about right, Mr. Light. Either the day of or the day before you bought it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Good times. It is the longest game. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like, in terms of hour, like I think, because when I streamed it, it was New Game Plus because I casually played it on my own, and then I was like, if I'm playing it again on stream, I'm New Game Plusing. I'm not New Game File, not New Game doing it. And even on New Game Plus, it still took me like 30, 40 hours, I think, to like go through everything. I think I would have to go check the archive channel and see how long the videos are. But yeah, feel free to go check those out and see me in my old room back in my mom's house with the window behind me blowing out my camera. Going to America took me 42 days. Damn. But yeah, I'm excited to play through this game and then play through 9 at some point, probably next year. And then, I don't know, maybe after that I'll make like a tier list and be like, okay, here's where I think. Maybe play through Ys 8 New Game Plus to catch all the information. Ah, okay. Nice. Yeah, I didn't like 100% Ys 8, but I finished the map though. I did 100% the map. Yeah, okay. I think even the statues are beginning to move in this place. Damn it all. What in the name of the dragons is happening to Segram? I hear that Segram's taking a lot of damage from Titanos these days. Who's this streamer? He seems fun. Ah, fucking stupid Frost Eric. You let me dash down this pit. That fucking pit. Like, I still remember the annoyance being like, do this. Okay, this movement's here. Like, fucking shield bash through it. Get him, like, knock him down. Smack his head up in. Okay, cool. He's swapping around, trying to avoid him so he doesn't grab you. And then if he does grab you, learning to use the freaking wind spin thing to be able to, like, buffer the directional input to be able to, like, avoid the spikes in the downfall section. Like, oh my god, I remember the fucking anger. Start watching Bison for the bountiful CS2 content. Yeah, I haven't done a CS2 speedrun in a while. Maybe after I beat this before I start the my next game, I'll do that. Because just for your information, Rapkeep, I play generally JRPGs. If you scroll down below the stream, you'll see my best girl list, which is a tongue-in-cheek way of me listing out the games I've played. And the other game that I'm streaming currently is Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, which released about a month ago at this point, right? Or, yeah. Or a bit more than a month. Yeah. See you later, Mr. Light. Love Falcon, to be honest. Yeah. I played through all the Sky Trilogy, all of the Cold Steel Tetralogy, and now working on Trails from Zero. Of course, I'm best to do a sub-goals, my jam. Hey, man. The reason, like, I have some other sub-goals in mind. The reason why I haven't changed the one currently on Sekiro plus Duolingo, just for your information, Rapkiva, I did previously play through Dark Souls 3, where every time I died, I did a Duolingo, like, lesson, because I'm learning Japanese that way, in addition to doing an Anki, like, flashcard deck. So I have this sub-goal, where every time I die in Sekiro, I will, perma-die, not like the weird fake die that you can do. 73 deaths, wasn't it? It was something like that, although like 20 of them were to get like the quote-unquote true ending, the Usurper of Flame ending. But, yeah, I did die around that many times. Hey, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my fucking god, Jesus Christ, Fontaine. God damn it, you son of a bitch. I literally... Fucking damn it. Okay, thank you very much. Oh god, you know what, that deserves, you know what, that deserves not only just regular dabs, that deserves animated dabs. But thank you very much, both of you, for the subs. Much appreciated, honored, and you know what, because you did that, I will start the new goal, and I will have it at what I was planning to have it at. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and you're going to like it. I know you're going to like it, Fontano, but I implore you to wait till like next stream or something, just so I can, you know, let it lie. All right, dude. All right, all right. You just like, you see what it is. Just let it lie. All right, give me a stream. Yeah, so, son of a bitch, you bastard. Thank you very much, Fontano, again. In terms of, because I saw, in response to the, is this your first East 7 playthrough? Yes, this is my first time playing East 7. East 8 was the only game that in the East series that I've done a New Game Plus for. Hey, thank you for the gifts. Hey, Dragon Girl, how's it going, my man? Respectfully. Okay, well, I mean, I guess if you're forcing me to not play just yet, then I will update it once again to the next one that I do. I don't know why I'm doing this. Let this one lie. Don't. Yeah, I don't watch spoilers. Don't so said it. Okay. You know, completely legitimate. Completely legitimate, girl. Although I expect to see you when I'm playing Trails from Zero. Yeah. So E7 Rivals E8 in terms of the soundtrack. I listen to both soundtracks daily, but both are so good. Just cheered 100%. Thank you very much for the cheer, Dragon Kuro. Much appreciated. That's one thing that I often forget is a thing, because because I'm like, most of the time it'll be fucking Fontano trolling me with a whole bunch of subs. I forget that bits are a thing. God damn it! How many more games do I have in my freaking prep list? God damn, thank you. I mean, truly, thank you. You mad lad. Did you, like, son of a, I scroll back through my feed, and, like, it's just gifted to Tears 1, gifted to. Did you seriously start, like, a fucking hype train by yourself, dude? Like, thanks. Thank you, truly, it means a lot. Mad Lad is my theme. Maybe that should be an emote that I commission, just Mad Lad. That's impossible? Okay, so I guess because Dragon Kuro got in on the action with a gift, some bits, and also Rav Kiva resubbed. We need 3 people. So I mean, hey man, we did it! new channel achievement. We got a hype train once for my life. Okay, now I have to go back and look at because like those are the ones that are off my. Those are the ones that are off the top of my head that I was like, okay, these are the, oh god. Okay, so upcoming games, E7, Val Chronicles 1, Dishonored 1. So now we have Sekiro, Lost Duo there, and now I'm moving Tales of Vesperia over to there, and then also moving Hollow Knight, but I need to rechange the name from... I misspelt it with only an N. Okay, removing that one. Okay. 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 What what game should I put there? Because now I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 6 games deep for the, I guess, sub goal slot. That's neat. You don't have to make a sub. I mean, you're right. I don't have to make a sub goal. So you know what? I'll just put that there, and I'll just put that, and I'll figure it out later. Leave it. Okay. Hot tub stream. I do not have a hot tub. I also don't think it would fit here, and it would get everything wet. And frankly, I don't exactly want to show myself in a hot tub. But once again, thank you, many thanks, eternal gratitude. Like my archbishop, or not archbishop, like my bishop said when I went to a funeral service on Friday. What was it? Your celestial crown will be adorned with diamonds. Like, I did a small favor for him, and that's what he dropped on me, and I was like, damn, son, that's fucking sick. Get me to not give to make it like Bison does an applesauce tasting. I mean, hey man, I'll do that on my own. I wouldn't put that as a sub goal. The only sub goal I would put is like me frickin' down an entire thing in like a couple minutes. That would be a goal. Me chug a tub of applesauce. Oh god, that'd be a lot of applesauce. That'd be a lot of calories. You need that Kickstarter for applesauce funding. I need that applesauce funding. But yeah, so like I went to a funeral service and the bishop, like I went and got like the matches to light a candle or something, and he was like, "Oh, your celestial crown will be adorned with diamonds." And I was like, "Wow, was not expecting that today, but cool." Nice to know. Yeah. But yeah, we beat a boss, so that was a good time to get all this done, instead of me having to jump back into high octane action. But yeah. Hope you're doing well, Dragon Girl. Hope you're doing glad that you're doing well, Fontano. Rav Kiva, thank you for dropping by. Dropped by in time for some nice generosity. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to continuing to play through 7 and then eventually get to 9 at some point. At some point, given that I, whatchamacallit, I've won the sub-goal games and then to the games that I plan to play, because right now it's Trail Sim 0, then after Trail Sim 0, chances are I'm gonna have it be like, actually, I don't even want to put it out there. I don't want to put any flags in the sand because I already have so many games already planned. It'll be something. It'll be something that I choose. But yeah, so look forward to all the fun stuff that I'm gonna be doing in the future. Future. It's Chrome. We encounter Titanos incessantly, and not just the sand eater you saw earlier. Our problems run deeper though. The oasis is dried up, sandstorms ravage us, even in the calm season. But the biggest problem of all is that I can't get none of that. Is what? What is it? I'm under no obligation to speak of such matters with outsiders. But as we have come this far, I'm going to check the altar. You said you wanted to see it as well. Are you certain? Yeah. You may accompany me if you wish then. Okay. I just hope it hasn't been completely overrun by monsters. Next time I go to a town, I'm gonna need to buy some more heal items, if that's even a thing I'm allowed to buy. Because I have now reached the point where I've like run through a lot of my healing items. Should probably save also. Don't want a random fight thrown at me that I'm not prepped for. But we're all level 20 now, so that's good. Flame altar robots in disguise. More like dragons in disguise, I guess. And once again, a lot of these fights would probably be easier if I would just spend my money and buy the best equipment for my characters. But, as I've said before, a lot of these bosses seem to have a lot of health in this game. Like, the fights are not quick. That you're gonna say that next time I go to a town, I need to make sure it's not overrun by monsters. You know, next time I drive down to Main Street in the small New England town, I need to make sure it's not overrun by monsters. You know, just look around. Okay, we're good. So this is Graham's altar, huh? Looks kind of like the one we saw in Shana. Of course, they're dedicated to the same 5 great dragons. Specifically, this one is dedicated to Angulbar, the flame dragon. Generally, I would not allow outsiders into this chamber. You are very lucky to be here. What's wrong, Adol? Feel something again? Yeah. Huh? What's that? Hey, what are you doing? Will this dragon give me fast travel? Please? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, eternal Altago. We hath created it thus. Yet the land beginneth to great distort and run amiss. O destined warrior, to thee I shall giveth my seal. Ere Altago meeteth doom, thou shouldst visit my brethren. Will do. Yeah, because if they don't give me fast travel in this game, which I presume they will at some point, it would be... what, the... Do East 1 and 2 have fast travel? Because Nepishtim, Felgana, and Origin all have fast travel. And then Donna, I presume 9, Celceta, and yeah. They do, but you have to restock it. It's like a wing for... Ah, damn, that sucks. Come on. What in the name of Gradios was that? 9 does, but most of it's in the safe, so it's a little less... Yeah. Yeah, it's much more enclosed, because it's a more vertical kind of exploration as far as I understand. Because that was the big thing with East 9, where it's like, oh yeah, all the characters have different traversal abilities. Which I think is cool. Like, instead of... Because, right, like, Lacrimosa Donna was a very large, in terms of, like... In terms of just, like, amount of walking space. It was a very large map. Like, you moved around a lot. So to take that kind of idea and then condense it, but turn it more verticality, I like that. That way you're not kind of just retreading the same ground where it's like, we'll just make a bigger map. But 9 does let you enjoy visiting the Cloaca Maxima. Isn't that just like the tallest building or something? I feel like you've mentioned that before, but Cloaca Maxima is fucking hilarious. I don't know either. The same thing happened at the altar in Shana. At the stone monument in the shrine near Altago City. And there's the Roman suit. Oh, okay. You know what? That makes sense, because Cloaca is the thing that the birds shit out of. Well, it's the hole that birds do everything out of, basically, other than eat. But it's a dungeon. Ah, okay. Could it be? Could it truly be? Could you truly be? Mustafa, you have any explanation for this? No, I do not. Not all, was it? Let's try making use of that power you received. Yeah! With the flame seal now a part of Adol, the ability to teleport has been unlocked. Yo, teleport! Open the map and you see the locations of all the stone monuments you've touched. Select a mine to teleport. Ah! Speak of the devil and he shall come. Flame seal allows you to warp between locations on the map of Altago. Warp locations are limited as stone mines you've activated. Cool. Can I... Is the map... Ah, look at that. Look at that. Well, that's useful. That's really useful. You bastard, you lied to me. Fontano, how dare you? I mean, I guess I can't call you a bastard because you give me a crap ton of subs tonight. But you misleading man? You misleading pal? How darest thou? Oh, we're back. That was instantaneous. You could really break the entire... I didn't lie. I was about to say that would happen, but I couldn't remember when. Okay. But you said I had to restock it, didn't you? Like, I didn't remember using an item. Like, it just let me teleport, unless they're gonna introduce the currency now. No. Okay. That was instantaneous. It's like magic or something. In one that... Oh, in one! Oh, okay. Okay, that's why, because I don't think I ever used the item in one. Okay, that's why. Okay, you were talking about one thing. Yep. See, that's the problem, right, with me talking to myself and trying to hold, like, continuing on, because by the time that I look at your comment, I forget that you're answering something that I said previously, and I forget what I was talking about. Okay, so 1 and 2... have fast travel, but it's kind of limited to the item. Or at least 1, it was limited to, like, single-use items. Every game pass that has essentially unlimited fast travel, or at least in the Pishdom and Team engines, do had a magic. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, like, instantaneous teleport, like, Adol could really just, like, be the best trader. In each of these games where it's like, oh, I can just instantaneously teleport between these things and just cut out travel time. Oh yeah, give me this item, I'll go deliver it. Yeah, boom. Like, I'll charge a fee, like same day delivery. Adol Prime. Like magic or something. You really do have the power of the dragons. He's an adventurer. Hey man, even adventurers need funds. Red-haired one. How long have you been able to use these powers? Or, a better question is, why are you able to hear the voices of the dragons at all? I'm a main character. I told Mustafa about their trip to the shrine near Altarga City at the king's behest, and about all his other times he was just told he was the chosen one by various godlike entities. That's what happened? Yeah. Honestly, we're as clueless as you are. That's why we're trying to get as much information about the dragons as possible. As elder, I have duties to the village Sagram and its people, who revere the great flame dragon. Given what I've seen here today, I can sit idly by no more. Come to my house. Tell me everything that has happened to you since you first heard tell of the dragons. Sounds like a plan. Are we meant to take those 4 knives on the wall as cooking implements? Because that one on the far left seems very large. Oh, right. Sorry. Please wait here for a moment. Need to see how Crucci's doing before we have our talk. She's already dead. I hope not. Man, stuff's gone tough. Faye goes and sees his sister first thing after he comes home every day. He said that all the strange phenomena were getting him down. But I'm sure the thing he's worried about the most is his sister. Yeah. I don't know. Mustafa told us of the way here, but we should check on her too, don't you think? Let's go see how she's doing. That's the spirit. I'm worried about her too, honestly. Let's go. Didn't I tell you to wait downstairs? How's she doing? She's fine. The medicine is working. She's fallen asleep. Well, she's fine for now, anyway. I don't know how long it will last, as there is no cure for Iskin fever. There's no cure? No. There's medicine that slows its progress, but that medicine is extremely expensive. All the more so now with all these unexplained outbreaks of the illness. Oh man. Best not to worry over something we cannot change. We must accept it and move on. So, tell your tale. No, wait. I don't wish to wake Cruci. So let's talk downstairs. I hope that by the end of the game, we find a cure for Iskin fever. I see. So it was not simply happenstance, then. The voice we heard at the altar must truly have been that of the flame dragon. You really believe that was a dragon we heard? I mean, yeah, there was a voice, but it's not like we actually saw where the voice was coming from. You truly don't get it, do you? The 5 dragons most assuredly exist in this world, even if you cannot see them. West Europe were born and raised, adventuring as I spent most of my days. Fighting, relaxing, acting all cool, picking up girls. I don't know. Like I was a tool. A couple of guys who got up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. Got in 10 little fights and my mom got scared and she said nothing because she has not been stated to be alive so far in the canon. They have been in deep slumber for centuries, but they show their presence through fire, wind, earth. Well, the elements combined, Captain Planet! They are the elements that created this land. They are our guardians. Granted, I am no expert on the legend, so I have no answer as to how it is they've come to address you. But there is no doubt in my mind that that was the flame dragon. And his words were quite ominous. Yeah, the voice we heard in Shinoa seemed to be issuing us a warning too. Let me ask you in turn. At all. Do you have any interpretation of the words that were spoken to you? The flame dragon chose to give you his powers. So though I am loath to suggest it, I am forced to accept the possibility that perhaps you know something I do not. You know, the elements of fire, wind, water, earth, and moon. You know, that common element. Moon. Or perhaps you don't. All we know for sure is that Adol received a special power from that altar. The power to teleport. Which is pretty sick. I mean, like, in terms of anime power level, right, it's like time stop top, and then teleportation is, like, right underneath. Like, those are, like, the two. And then you get, like, to some of, like, the cool far out ones where it's, like, accelerator and a certain magical index where it's, like, vector control, and you're like, shit, son, that's pretty sick. That's pretty OP. But, like, those two are usually, like, the top, where it's like, oh, yeah, I can Zawardo. Or I can just, like, instant transmission and, like, get the hell out of here. I know very little about him. Who is he? What is he? I need to keep a close eye on him. A close eye. I'll watch him while he sleeps. While I'm in the same bed. Oh, we're both naked. Oh, I'm preggers. What? That's the last dragon. Yeah, but you have to get an explanation to understand what a vector is, unless you're a nerd. I mean, or unless you watch Despicable Me. Vector! Strength, direction, and magnitude! Right? I have not. See, back in high school, that was like my physics teacher's like favorite thing to reference when he was teaching us about vectors. He was like, yeah, he would like put on like the clip of Vector from Despicable Me doing his little like speech about why his villain name is Vector. He was like, yeah, that's kind of what a vector is. And we'd be like, okay, you got it. You got it, Mr. Math teacher. There's just too much we don't know here. Nothing the dragon said rings any bells. Nothing at all. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not very knowledgeable in matters of the ancient legend. But perhaps by visiting the remaining altars, you may be able to find the answers you seek, and get some sick-ass power-ups. We, the 5 tribes of Altago, each revere one of the dragons. Therefore, there is an altar near every village. 5 tribes of Altago? So Sagram here with the flame altar and Shino in the forest with the earth altar? Correct. 2 of the tribes were lost over the years, regrettably. But one yet remains that you have not visited. At all. There will be another altar at Kylos, honoring the wind dragon. Will you go? I'd like to go to Kylos! I believe that is the correct choice. Kylos village is located in a harsh gorge region to the west of the Altago Plains. Speak with the Eldris there, and you may find further answers. Rumor has it, ooh, rumor has it, ooh, that she possesses a mysterious power. She very likely knows something of the 5 dragons. I'd all thank Mustafa for his advice. You've been a real big help. Thank you very much, Mustafa. There's no need to thank me. I am only performing my sacred duty. You have been acknowledged by the Flame Dragon, and are therefore eternally a friend to Sagram. Be careful en route to Carlos. The monsters in the gorge are known to be particularly vicious.
You got it, dude.
Yo, sound of fights, the clang-clangingness. Wait, what? Why is there fighting in the palace? Yo, Geist fucking broke into the palace? Sick. Security's tighter than I thought. Geist broke in. Yo! Who was that man? How did you detect my presence? Must be that Falcon guy the townsfolk mentioned. And better. Yo, and it's the other fair. Yeah, Golden Fair. The guards are coming after you. You need to hurry it up. Yeah, I know. No weasel didn't tell me the job was gonna be this complicated. And this game happened, yeah, because Nepishtim is before this. And that's the game that Geist is in. Right? Yeah. Because he's your rival in that game. Because, yeah, because in Felghana, it's Chester. So, yeah, Geist is Nepishtim. There he is! Oh, no. We love a good rival. Okay. So is there... See, unfortunately there's no... okay. K-By and K-By-Way. Flame Shrine, okay, even gives me the teleport half in... each of them. That's nice. That is nice. Nice. Okay. So that would probably be the closest one to go to. But I want to go to the store first. Okay, you want to... Thanks very much. Here you go. This is what you asked for last time. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Let's go to the store. Also, I don't need this on anymore, so I'll put that on. Or I'll put that on. Welcome. Feel free to take a look around. Buy. Can I buy healing items? Yes. Okay. Let's buy... Oh, I can't purchase anymore? So you can only have 5. Okay. 1, 2. All allies. And only 3 of that. And this revives, so probably get some of that. I mean, if I can only have a max number, might as well max them all out. Yeah, limit on healing items. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Because they don't want you to just, like, max out all your stuff. What was that? Strength Blast, I already have it. Yeah, right. Like if I bought the Silver Flying Blade, I'd have been doing 20 more. I had 20 more strength to do stuff with, but it doesn't give me a new skill. So I'm like, why waste the money? Like I could have easily been doing a lot more damage, but it's like, why bother? Oh, god damn it. Shit. Actually, no. Yeah, I was going to reload because I think what's-his-face still had... Like, unless it dequips the stuff that, was on, Mufasa, or Mustafa. Yeah, that's Mustafa. Then, yeah, it probably dequips it. Because or unless it's still on him. I don't know. Maybe it dequips it? I really am not sure. Okay. That's a chicken. Chickens, okay. So let's... I wonder, is there... Cause that's Shinoa, that's Altago. Okay. Let's go back to Altago for a second. Always good to go check up Go check up with the girl. And also, Geist was here. Yeah, so there's probably a cutscene. Okay.
You're those adventurers hired by His Majesty, aren't you? Perfect. Have you seen a suspicious man about town? He'd be wearing all black and carrying a poleaxe.
Man, well, we didn't see anyone suspicious, but I guess we'll keep our eyes peeled. What's up with all the security? Something happened?
There was an intruder in the palace. An intruder? I hear he's made it out of Altago City, too, despite all the Dragon Knight security checkpoints. No easy feat. No need to worry, though. We've set up blockades on all major roads. If you haven't seen anyone, however, I am going to have to ask you to move along. And try not to get in the way of our investigation, okay? Just stay put and stay out of trouble.
Okay. Sounds good. Interesting that Aisha isn't wearing her hood now that she's back in the city. She was only wearing it until she got out before, though. What's the plan now, at all? Looks like we're stuck here. Won't be able to head to Kylos for who knows how long.
Why would anyone do something so stupid at a time like this? I need to find out more about what happened, then discuss the matter with Father when I get back.
Father?
Oh, it doesn't concern you. Forget I said anything.
We'll come back to that. But right now the big concern is we're stuck here. Unless there's some way around all this anyway. Okay. Well, let's go check out our friend in a completely non-sexual way. We're gonna check her out. Okay. It's not here. And that's there. That's probably like a sewer dungeon or something that they're gonna have me do. Bathe if I could. Even the Dragon Knights hate this place. It hurts to be looked at like that. Okay. So nothing there. Wonder if there's anything at the... Oh yeah, I got, how can I help you? Give water. You brought me some water. Tainted water. Need more. Cloudy water. This could actually be interesting. At first glance it looks undrinkable, but it could be a connoisseur favorite. You're sure you're not gonna have this? Give it. Alright, guess there's nothing to do but give it the old collar try, right? Down the hatch. Dude just wants water. Has a bit of a kick to it, which is kind of odd when you consider that's water. Some customers are masochists, though. I bet it would be a sleeper hit on my menu. Interesting to say the least. Mine! Yeah. Never would have found this on my own. Here's a little something for your work. Take it as a token of my gratitude. Thank you. If you find any other water you think I might be able to cook with, please don't hesitate to bring it by. Tainted water. Goddamn. The Dragon Knight came in here and asked me a lot of questions about whether I saw a suspicious man. It's possible they did come here to stab him. I can't remember everything that comes and goes. I'll talk with the Titans. I wish to know more about them, but as I know muscle-bound circus strong arm, as you can see, there's a little I can do. Unless, would you be willing to find some raw materials that could help my research and bring them to me here? I'm looking specifically for materials from Titanus, but anything near to each of the tribal territories. Help me, I'll share my knowledge with you. Rants, rambles, soliloquies, segues, you name it. It would be wonderful to work together to deepen our understanding of this land. Press 5. Okay. Got some rare minerals. Might I take a gander? Piece of charcoal. This is a mineral we may find readily in Chinoa Forest. Segue time, let me tell you a little about Chinoa and people who live in that forest. People of Chinoa live mainly on game and fish, as the forest is abundant with life. It's said that the entire village is very close-knit and that everyone takes turns as hunters and warriors. Also, traditional Chinoan architecture makes heavy use of wooden leaves and boasts intricate decorations. Currently, Eldris Fatima is the head of the village. I hear she's quite well versed in Altago's rich folklore. I would love to meet her in person one day. Well, that's it then. My curiosity as a scholar knows no satiety. Now, so please do come again sometime. There's always more than... I know the root words to satiate. To be sated. I get it. But I just could not... Never seen that one. Synth. Earth Shaker, yeah. Walue Rising Slash. Yeah, that's an improvement. Monster Hide, Stellar and Uppercut, Combination, Pilly, Kaiser Rush. Use a large bone. What about use Monster Feather, Let's do that. Keep on him. And then... Hey, Wolf Slash, how's it going, my man? You missed Fontano being a mad lad Chad. Again, he couldn't let any of my sub goals be. Like, I put him up and 5 seconds later he met them. And I want, like, absolute insanity. Okay, so Flat Saber I could buy and get plus 37, but I just made a new weapon, so not doing that. Kind of wish I had checked these out first, because I may have used some money to do it. Thank you very much for the sub, Wolf Slash. I got worried for a sec. I was like, I swear to God, if I look over and someone meant the leave it sub goal, which is literally there, so I don't put something yet. I was about to be. Thank you very much, Wolf Slash. Much appreciated. But glad that you're here. How's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, like, Fontano gave me positive PTSD. Like, hey, has someone been so nice to you, so generous to you, that you get scared when you look at when you hear a sound? Yeah. Okay, there we go. I'll give you a little bit of a defense boost. Chill my work with some harvesting. Yo, yeah, I've heard good things. Like the action's like pretty decent, and the farming is like pretty good quality of life in terms of like farming sims. Would you agree? Would you agree with that? I remember when I was younger, I tried to get into whatchamacallit, Rune Factory on the 3DS? Rune Factory 4, I think, was the one that was that system. And like, it was fine, but it's one of those instances where that was like the first time I ever tried that kind of game, so I didn't know if I would like it or not, and I play it and I'm like, okay, you know what, this genre just isn't really for me. Like, I could tell before it was 3DS when it was really good. Yeah, no, it was cool. I like the art, like I liked all the characters and stuff. I could just tell that it wasn't for me, like that kind of genre of game, which is completely fine. It's legitimate, and power to anyone who likes those games. And a lot of the like life farming sim fans are like even pretty good, because like I think the last Nintendo Direct or the one before it, like where they like showed Harvestella and like a whole bunch of other ones. There was like Story of Seasons, a new there are a lot of farming sim games coming out. Well, that's fine. It makes time go by fast. Yeah, it's a nice chill game. Like it's not meant to be like a high octane like advance the plot story because you're gonna kill a god or something. It's meant to be like, oh yeah, you know, you're just chilling out farming, maybe go dungeon diving, kill some monsters, get a waifu or two, you know, or a boyfu, depending on who you are. Like, you know, they're meant to be chill. They're meant to be zen games. Kill God with turnips. I mean, frankly. Nobody's buying today. Maybe there just aren't enough people out for me to sell to. Husbando is the term. Ah, I forgot what that is. It's nice to see you, Dougie. And you, Adol. And I don't think we've met. Tia and Aisha. They both end in A. They could both be Adol's love interest. I'm Aisha. Call me Aisha. Okay. It's nice to meet you. Hey, Tia. Isn't it slow today, huh? No. Let's say we lend a hand. Why not both? I mean, why not both? Oh, you don't have to do that. The city has been in quite an uproar all day, but things will be better tomorrow, I'm sure. I haven't seen you around much lately. Have you been off on an adventure? Adol is married with adventuring, and all the females he picks up on the way are just his side chicks. Adol told Tia that they are Instagram. It was hot, sandy, and smelled like sweaty men the whole time. Kinda gross. You realize that we told you many, many times not to come, right? Sounds like quite the adventure indeed. What's wrong, Tia? Oh, it's nothing.
I just thought you must be tired from your trip to Sagram. If you have time, why don't you come to my house? I'll prepare you something cool to drink. I swear it won't be laced with an aphrodisiac. Maya, what's wrong? Aren't you happy to see Adal and Dogi? I remember you.
I give up.
She's gonna pull my hair again. I just know she is.
I'm done resting for USBs. Yep, resetting for you. Yep. It gets to a point where, like, resetting is just, like, super annoying, because it's like, well, I could get 2 or 3, but I'm only getting 1, and, like, yeah, it's not, getting the USBs is not a fun thing. Specifically for anyone asking, we're referencing previously in the stream, we were talking about Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. We only have 6 builders. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, so that's a big roll of the dice. I don't know if that's hurting my chances. And I think there are other ways to increase the chances of getting as well, but I would have to look at a guide for it. Huh? What's wrong? You sure don't seem like the same mischievous little kid who yanked my pigtails last time we met. Maya, what happened? Oh, she has Iskin fever, doesn't she? That's not good. We need to fix that. We can't be having Maya getting Iskin fever. Maya! Maya, what's wrong? Maya! This shall not stand. We need to find a cure. We need to find dragon power that can cure sickness. We need the dragon that can turn Jesus into Adal, or Adal into Jesus, with the healing hand and the death hand. Cough, cough. Maya, hang in there, Maya. Aisha, what's going on? What I was afraid of. She has Iskin fever, and it's already advanced pretty far. It's not just the fever and coughs. Her hands and feet have begun hardening like stone. What? That's right. Is there anything we can do to help her? Ask about the medicine for Iskin fever. Ask if they use the special medicine for Iskin fever to that cruise she had taken. Yeah, there's a specific medicine for this, right? Can't we just go get some? It's really not that simple. Dear, I heard Maya is sick, is it? Dr. Dalion? No, this isn't good. Maya has Iskin fever. I can tell just by looking. Oh yeah, you're the doctor on these parts, right? Doc, you gotta hurry and give Maya some medicine. Right, of course. The medicine for Iskin fever. It is true that I know how to mix it, but acquiring the most important ingredient is the issue. Maya, I'm so sorry. You're not familiar with Iskin fever, I take it. There are a few facts you should know then. Yeah, you gotta tell me, because I need to cure this child. The medicine used to treat its symptoms required an ingredient called scarlet crystal. The scarlet rot? No. This crystal is in short supply and carries an exorbitant price tag, making its acquisition somewhat impossible. You need a crystal to make medicine? That's not great. Ingest rock. We can't get it? And what happens to Maya? Perhaps impossible is the wrong word. Here, Zanzibar does have some for sale in his shop, but to say it's priced unreasonably would be putting it mildly. I'd offer to go talk to Zanzibar and ask for some scarlet crystal. I guess that would be the first step. I don't hold out too much hope for success, but the effort is certainly appreciated. Zanzibar's establishment is located in the northeastern part of the central square. Just finding out if he even has any in stock will be fine for now. Alright then, no time to lose. Let's go at all. Let's go! Wait, I'm coming too. We need the dragon powers to cure the fever. Because, I mean, the sudden outbreak seemed to occur when the Titanos were also doing their things. Like, it's all probably connected to one, like, root cause that once we solve, it'll, like, fix it or something. Hopefully. I hope. Okay, so let's save, because I haven't saved in a while. So they said northeast. Welcome to the #1 business in Altaga Zanzibar firm. By synthesis. Buy luck metal. Okay, bandits gloves. Monsters drop more money. Battle bandana. Increase SP gain by wear during combat, but you need 100,000 Gs. So I mean, if I could get this, more money, it could help work towards that. Clone statue. Revives wear automatically in battle. But I presume it breaks after one use. Aeolus urn pulls dropped items of money from you from afar. I want that. Ares seal, a seal that makes extra gauge fill up faster. Mirror of time makes enemies immobile, breaks after one use. Luminous rock. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that coupon handle. It's a little bit of a money decrease, but I'm hoping that me buying or getting that increases, like, spend money to make money, right? Conk.
Something the matter. If you're looking for help, you came to the wrong place. Master exploits people's weaknesses for his profit.
Wow, you are just absolutely blunt with us. Something the matter? You seem troubled. This is about large eyes. You should speak directly to my master.
What do you want? This is no place for kids. Or do you actually have something so valuable it deserves the attention of the great Zanzibar?
Yes, I our man. I'll ask Zanzibar for a piece of scarlet crystal.
Oh, you want one, do you? Well, how much are you willing to pay? Just so you know, the item you want is extremely expensive. It'll cost you a house at the least.
A house? Everyone's saying it's pricey, but that's just ridiculous. Can't you just give us a discount or something? Kid from Old Town is dying.
What? Old Town? Never mind then.
Offer withdrawn. I'm not going to waste my goods on some worthless vagabond.
What a waste of time. Get out of my shop.
Well, you just say, you son of a... Fucking... Dogi is a good head taller than you, dude. Vagabond. Worthless. You think you can get away with talking that way about Maya? Dogi?
You dare lay your dirty hands on me?
Dogi!
Don't try and stop me at all. I'm gonna cave this bastard's face in.
Dogi, stop it!
Fucking hold me back. Hold me back. I'm gonna kill this man. Sorry, Adol. Just couldn't take it. I'll reassure Dogi that it was alright.
Yeah, you're not the only one who got mad. And, I mean, Zanzibar would never have sold that crystal for any sort of reasonable price anyway.
You don't think so?
He's trying to squeeze every last coin he can out of all the people who desperately need help. They say he's bought up basically the entire Altaginian stock of scarlet crystals solely to create demand. He's rotten to the core.
So that's his scheme? Man, that is rotten. Man, we should eat the rich.
The question is, what do we do about it? We need to figure out some way to get a piece of scarlet crystal. Let's steal it.
Well, sure not gonna be from him. Maybe we should go back and see if the doc's got any ideas. Like, find out where it's from and go find another vein or something. Nightmare 3 obtained. Yo! Yeah, boy! But is that only one Nightmare 3? Because don't you need the... Don't you... Or wait, are you able to... Yeah, because once you get the Nightmare 3, can't you log it? Like, log that version of the Digimon so you can resummon it for money? That way you can just Digivolve it to the desired one? I was grinding up all three at once. Ah, okay. Okay. You do that? I can't remember. I think maybe so, potentially. I can't quite, like that one, I don't know if there's an SMT Demon Compendium-esque system in the game. I think there is, maybe? I'm not exactly sure.
Maya? I'm so sorry, Maya.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Not well. Although, arguably, if Dogi did cave the guy's head in and we just killed him, the world would probably be a better place. I'll explain that Zanzibar refused to sell the many scarlet crystal. Sadly, that's the outcome I expected. It was still affordable only a few days ago. That shameless merchant is just using the people's misfortune for his own gain. Well, I suppose scarlet crystals are rare to begin with, so it's only natural they'd carry a high price. Mr. Light. And demand has never been higher, creating a severe shortage, so the blame can't fall entirely on him. And there are that many people infected with this fever? Oh yes, it's an illness of unknown origins that's been affecting all of Altago. It doesn't matter how old or how healthy you are, it can strike anyone at any time. There are even rumors stating that King Kimar himself has contracted the illness, though they are unconfirmed. The king? Come to think of it, he did say he was sick and then he started coughing a lot.
Dr. Dalian, is there no other way? If there's anything I can do, anything we can do, we'll do it.
I understand and appreciate the sentiment. I really do. But the crystal is rare as can be, and it's only found around Altago City, yet always in such small quantities. I suppose it is possible there may be some left in the old waterway.
Old waterway?
Yes, under our feet lay an old waterway that spans the entire breadth of the city. People rarely venture within, and conditions may be just right for the formation of crystals.
Dr. Dalian, could you watch Maya for a time? There's something I need to do.
I'm gonna go into that fucking waterway. I just have to de-digivolve them and grind up to level 65. Yeah! 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 Woo! I mean, at least the entire idea is that you're getting Platinum Numemons with good attacks. That way you can grind them up to level 65 easier. Unless you de-digivolve outside of Platinum Numemon. Or no, right? You get the things with Darkness 3 to de-digivolve them to then level them up so they can digivolve into Platinum Numemon, and then you can carry Darkness 3 into the that's gonna be the annoying part. Getting them to 65 to get them to be able to do it. The pain. The pain is real. Here, where are you going?
Where do you think? You literally... Don't tell me she's planning to go to the old waterway by herself.
She can't. The monsters within are extremely dangerous. She wouldn't stand a chance down there alone. Well, those are pretty consistent up to 40. And then it slows down. I'd also Dalian to leave Tia in his charge. Take care of Maya for us till we get back. I promise. I will stay right by her side. The entrance to the old waterway is down the stairs near the item shop. Tia, without a doubt, is headed there. Please keep her out of harm's way.
You got it, dude.
Stairs near the item shop. Got it. After that, I need to get more USBs. Come on, not all. Time to mosey.
Coming too.
Let's go do it. Let's do it to it. Let's do it too. It just reminds me of
I'm up.
Yeah. You said it was this way, right? The old waterway, or?
All right.
Do I have to go in the Airborne Aristocrat? There'd be small army ducks that I may have cupped if only. Right? Yeah, because what was the journal? Quest info. We did that one. Help. Warping, party formation, synthesis, solo, monster. Where's plot? They said old waterway. Yes, this is where I need to be. And I thought that this would be the opening. Or did they say northeast? Okay.
Please, let me through. My sister, it's a matter of life and death.
What are you babbling about? This is not a suitable place for a peasant girl to be frolicking in. You need to go home right now.
Please, you have to let me through.
Over by the docks. Yeah. What's going on here?
But...
Oh, it's this guy.
Well, what do we have here? What's a little flower like you doing in a filthy place like this? If you need something, you can just ask me. I am a gentleman after all.
Can't be having that. Remember, the Dragon Knights are fine. You know, totally fine. You know, not rapey at all. At all. Not at all. Okay, yeah. It would make sense that the waterways are accessed by the dock area. Once I find out where the dock area specifically is. I have to imagine I'm gonna go over to those ruins at some point. I'm gonna presume that's like where the last shrine is, or something. Or the final dungeon of the game is. I could be like, oh, that was one part of El Tago, but then flood happened and the ocean fucking overtook it and the shrine's over there. You need a boat! And I was like, can I not? I don't want to get shipwrecked again. Hey, hold it! Damn, that guy's face reminded me of my anime idea all over again. Oh yeah? Is it down there? Maybe? Maybe I just missed it. No one's allowed into the palace. A man dared to break into a palace possibly after His Majesty. We are currently investigating the matter. We can't have anyone tampering with the evidence, so no one is allowed in. In the south of that screen? This screen? Oh, this screen? Oh yeah, maybe it's one of these doors. Down here. Okay, here we go. Please, I'll go on however many dates with you as you want. Please just let me through this one time.
So blunt. So unromantic. You make me sound like I'm a bad man.
You are. I was kind of right. Yeah, you were right. You are a bad man, Brad.
Mind telling me why you're so desperate to get by here? Talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind.
Can't watch this anymore. Sorry, but you're gonna have to talk with me first. Dude, I really do feel like in this situation, Adol and Dogi are just like co-boyfriends to Tia.
You again? You two really are annoying, you know that? Possible good can come from getting in my way again. Don't think I can't crush you just because you have that bastard Sias on your side.
Okay, that's enough. It's my turn now. Commander, I'd like you to have a word with you.
Who the hell are you, kid? You better shut your trap if you know what's good for you.
Commander Rout, come here now. Whisper, whisper.
What? You think you could fool me? Wait, come to think of it, you do look...
I mean, you know that, Father, and that's why. Do we have an understanding?
Just let me kill this one man, please. I know all he's doing now in a cornering, harassing moment, but in a month he'll join the Destroyer of Worlds just against someone's head pants. I can't be bothered to let him live. That's use guy plot. Yeah, right. Just like murk him right away. It's like, you know what? Like I know the story. He's gonna be evil. We should kill him now.
Do whatever you want. We're too busy trying to track down the intruder to concern ourselves with you gnats anyway.
I'm pretty sure she's the crown princess, based on her saying father and knowing about the Iskin fever and stuff. But the fucking commander of the Dragon Knights talking that way to what is presumably the crown princess of Altago, and not immediately shitting his pants after what he said to her? Like, what the fuck?
However, I do believe it would be best that you not get involved in matters that don't concern you. The group you're with? Well, let's just say they're not suitable company. Think about your position.
That's not...
Come on, we're going. What, but Commander? You heard me. We're going. That goes for you too. Unlock the gate and come with me. and no one is to get in the way of these people. That is an order.
Sir, yes, sir. See, the best part is if we knocked him in the river, I imagine he would drown because he's covered in armor. What was that all about? Aisha, what'd you say to him?
You know, this and that and whatnot. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
That's not important right now. The question is, are you okay? I understand how you feel. Believe me, I've had my own run-ins with this conviever. You can't do this all by yourself. That's too much weight for one set of shoulders.
Yeah, Tia. Especially where that guy's involved. He's a real blockhead. Not somebody you should be crossing. Made him an offer he couldn't refuse. The offer was, I'm gripping you by the balls and I will grip harder if you'd fucking deny me.
I know, but... I didn't know what else to do. Please, let me go. I beg of you. There's nothing else I can do for her. Tia.
No. What should we do? You know what's gonna happen if we just leave her to her own devices right now. I suggested they search the old waterway together.
What? He's right. You don't have to do this alone. If you're that dead set on going, then at least let us go with you. Are you sure? Truly?
Yeah. Don't know why you think you even need to ask. The old waterway, like everywhere else, is full of dangerous beasts. Don't lose sight of us, okay?
Alright. Thank you so very much.
See, the nice part about having a teleport ability now is that when I go into dungeons, I don't really have to fear leaving the dungeons anymore. Right? Because I can, as long as I get to a checkpoint in the dungeon, I can kind of manage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so teleportation, very great ability. Ah. Oh god. Please tell me there is an achievement for Tia getting through here untouched. Because that would be difficult. I need to... Dude, that Rising Slash on small enemies, big upper, big combo capabilities. Because I need to use Rising Slash as much as possible to learn it. At least for right now. I want all this money, that way I can buy the thing that lets me collect the money, the Aeolus jar. The jar that in the previous instance that I remember it being a thing, just like spat out money as you were walking around, which was pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Okay, go. Gavel of Soul. Okay, game. That sounds metal as shit. Trap monster souls. Become stronger with each kill? Oh god, that sounds good. You don't need defense, you need Gavel of Souls. I hope that's just general kills, not like kills that said character gets themselves. Pick up the money. I'd be curious to know actually how much more money the bandit gloves that I bought like give you compared to like, I'd presume it's like a decent increase, like 1.25. But that's always one of the annoying things about games that just tell you what it does, but not to what degree, right? It's like, oh, increase attack. How much? You can't just tell me that it increases it. Like, I believe you, but you need to tell me how much, please. Or else I will just go to a wiki and look it up. Arena insects. I'll let people who decide to just crunch the numbers. Okay. It's always feast or famine with video games, right? They either give you too much information, like that is like so much minutia that it's like 2-degree worthless, or they'd never give you enough. You're either playing Dark Souls or you're playing Neo. Okay, you got Rising Slash, so that's good. So I can swap off of that whenever I want. You know what? I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna have just Earthshaker. Oh god, Tia. Okay, question. Does Tia regain HP when we stand still? Well, no one is right now. Or this item does not something. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Gets you that. So right, like this is where I lose fear. Like because now if I wanted to, I could just like teleport out of here. And it's like cool, good. If I used healing items, now I could go replenish them. Wait, does Tia? Oh, okay. You get too far away, she stops. We love escort quests. Yes, we do. No, we don't. No one does. Escort quests are always... Oh, always hit or miss. Always hit or miss. I think in recent memory, Xenoblade 3 has probably had the best escort quests, and just in terms of like design, where like the people that you escort are like decently capable, and they don't run slow until you get like the movement speed increases, so it doesn't feel as garbage to do the quest. I think I've discussed on stream before like what my ideal escort quest would be, and it would be Bioshock Infinite is the best escort mission. I mean, the entire game is escort mission. It's like you don't really have to worry about what is her name, Elizabeth or whatever it is. But I think my like ideal escort quest would be you get hired to escort someone. They're super strong and take care of everything, and then at the end they're like, you didn't do shit, I want my money back. And it's like, well, you didn't let us do our job, but we still took the trip with you and assisted you, so no, we're not giving you the money back. And they're like, no, I want my money back, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you for it. And then it turns in from an escort into a boss fight against the person you were escorting. Which I guess Sky First Chapter does to a small degree when you escort Ren around. But like you don't immediately fight her afterwards, but she can take care of herself. Got a shit ton of health. Oh, hello there. Crab people. Oh my god, I have to do a boss fight with an escort. Unless she leaves. No, I don't think we should take this one with Tia around. Oh, that's Tia to stay back. Okay, thank you. Okay. Don't come out until we tell you. Ren isn't in first chapter? She isn't? Oh, okay. You know what, you're right. When you're escorting her from in second chapter to the capital, that sequence where she's lost her parents. Right, because you, escort her from, I think, Air Letten to the capital or something? I forget that. Okay. Would you say this is... a giant enemy crab. Deep earth crab velisoluti. Dude, it's a punching crab. It's like a rainbow shrimp. Okay. Okay. Once again, with the massive amounts of... Massive amounts of... God damn it. Dogi pushed him back and pushed his, like, beam into me. Oh god. Come on, get out from the corner. Like this is a boss that I don't really want to have against the wall because moving it around or moving around it is very advantageous. Okay. Honestly, punch crab not too bad as of right now. Like, not getting fancy with it, not trying to, like, flash guard. Just chilling out. Just chilling out, like, going around it, just circling around, avoiding its bubbles. Crap on the back. I have a good chance I said this crab's name and I means a suitcase of mud. Sure. I mean, I wouldn't. It's a mud crab. It's an earth crab. And what is a crab but a suitcase of crab meats? Right? You could describe arthropods as suitcases. That's fine. They don't have feelings. Right? That's what crabs are, arthropods. Yeah, baby! Easiest boss in the game so far. Like, that one did not have that much of, like, a move set, which was nice. Oh. Man, that was a tough one.
Hey, what's that? Over there, I see something red.
Crystal! It's a red crystal of some sort.
Excuse me.
Oh, Tia.
Sorry. I heard a loud noise, so I wanted to make sure. Are you all okay?
Nothing to it. Went down easier than a hollow paper wall.
Thank goodness. Hold on a moment, I have some medicine on me.
There's literally a crystal that we could just go heal ourselves at.
Thanks, we owe you one. Also, I'm seeing a red crystal over there. Seems like it might be pay dirt. Are we in luck?
Yay!
Yes, we are. This is Scarlet Crystal, without question. It's Crystal and Scarlet. Thank goodness there was still some left.
You got Scarlet Crystal. How much of it, though? How much of it do you need for one dose of medicine?
Even though it's only a small amount, Maya is still a child, so I think it should be enough. Thank you very much, all of you. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Well, they'd be thanking us. We should be focused on getting this crystal to Maya right now.
He's right. We need to hurry back.
with teleportation.
Okay.
Right, unless you don't want me to teleport, potentially. Let's save, obviously. I mean, it doesn't seem to be anything stopping, so. Now if I had to save mine, and that was doing so was more important than going on any adventure. Bitch, I'm trying to go there as fast as possible. Why are you preventing me? Yeah, exactly. There's probably a cutscene because that's usually why they stop you from fast traveling. It's because if you are able to fast travel, then you don't have to hit the cutscene trigger. Oh, civilization at long last. You should head on over to Dr. Dalian's.
Wait.
Huh? Why?
The Dragon Knight who was guarding this place. We're done here, so we should call him back.
Alright. It'd be real bad if anyone mistakenly wandered in here.
Why don't you go on ahead? We'll take care of things here.
What? Go on. Mine needs that medicine ASAP.
Alright. Thank you very much.
Adol, you should probably go with her to make sure no one mugs her. Like, for real. You done it, then? Good. Hurry up and clear out. Civilians aren't supposed to be in there to begin with, but orders are orders, whether I like them or not. Sorry for the trouble. I'm gonna nail you, I promise.
Okay, that takes care of that. Now let's go see Maya.
I swear to God if Tia's been fucking mugged. I'ma stab a hoe. Like, Adol, why do you have to be so just? Like, you know fucking what's-his-face is an asshole. Just steal the things from him. Yo, Sias, what's up, dude? Oh, he's from Old Town. Is Sias Tia's brother?
Huh?
Hey, long time no see.
Hello, Kristen.
I see. So you're the one that's been helping Tia all this time. And you are?
What's the Dragon Knight doing here?
Good question. Actually, you know Tia and Maya? Must have not mentioned it to you. I come from Old Town originally. I've known them for a very long time. Oh, so he knows them. He's not brother. Okay. I guess you could say we're childhood friends. Yo! Childhood friend route? Bitch, you're not in the right kind of story, man. Like, you know what? Frankly, I'm rooting for you, Sias. I like Tia, but childhood friend, you know, that's a special place in my heart. I always root for the childhood friend characters. So, you know what, Adol? I guess Aisha's good enough. I mean, she's also a good character, but I mean, like, you got, like, so long as Tia and Sias are on good terms, I gotta root for that. I gotta. Yeah. Too many times have romance mangas been fucking usurped by the non-childhood friend, right? Freaking looking at you, Nisekoi. Fuck off with that. We'll make everyone childhood friend characters. Fuck off. Although I guess in my head it's usually not necessarily childhood friend characters, but it's like whoever like is first, right? I have 21 volumes of Nisekoi to read. I mean, hey, I didn't spoil who he ends up with. Literally just said they all turn into childhood friend characters. Nod. But Like, I'm usually one for like, oh, like these two, like especially in the case where it's like they're trying to make it love triangle or whatever, where it's like, oh, these two like each other but they don't say it, and then a third person comes in and it's like, oh, the main character swaps and loves the new one for whatever reason. I'm like, no, oh, stick to your guns. Although, if you haven't read it, reading Quintessential Quintuplets, very good manga. Because of the premise of quintuplets and the things that go around. I really like that one and how that one ends. I do love that show where everyone gets connected. Yeah, like everyone, like, oh yeah, did you know my mom and your mom were best friends and we met each other when we were Kyoto when we were 8 years old and we don't remember it because we're children? It's too logical when people just have no connection. Right? It's too logical. It's not anime enough. It's not out there enough. You happen to love Hina. Ah, okay. I had no idea. I often stop in to see them during my rounds, but I was unprepared for what awaited me this time. See, Maya lost her parents in the war, stumbled her way into town. Tia found her here and took her in. Oh, so they're not even blood-related sisters, which is why Dogi's comment about them not even looking alike makes a bit more sense. And they've been like sisters ever since. I see. So they're not related after all. She lost her parents in the war? Is that why she can't talk? From the trauma? Perhaps. Who's to say? Maya took to Tia quite quickly, though, and they're practically inseparable now. Okay, so we got trauma-induced muteness. They are closer than even blood siblings would be, I believe. So I can't overstate enough just what Tia must be going through right now as well. Oh, you're back. And Size is with you. Never mind me. The medicine's ready now. Maya needs to take it right away. Right. Good. She didn't get mugged on the way here. Z's. Goodness. Goodness, Maya. What do you know? Looks like it worked. I was so worried. What's with the long face? Oh, it's nothing. I mean, we all know it's meant to just hold it at bay. It's not a cure. And that's the sad part. Right, this is elongating her life, but not improving it. She's not getting better. And that's what we need to find out and do something about. We need dragon power. Can I speak with you all for a moment, though? Just noticed he has pointy shoes. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude. Thank you for saving Maya's life. I understand why His Majesty holds you in such high esteem. Don't look at me. I was just along for the ride, basically. Adol's the man with the plan. Besides, I couldn't head over to Kylos because of the blockade. Which, in the end, I guess worked out pretty well. Good thing we stuck around, really. See, I like how they don't play... Like, Adol doesn't really talk very much. But they never insinuate that he isn't, like, some level of intelligent, right? They're like, oh, that crazy kook where he's, like, adventuring and, like, very childlike and, like, he has wanderlust. But they never say he's explicitly stupid or not capable of formulating intelligent thoughts, right? It's an action game, so you're not really doing plans all that often. But, like, I like how they don't really say, like, oh yeah, this guy's an idiot. Because, like, too often you'll have, like, characters with, like, yeah, they're just kind of dumb, right? Like, we all like Lloyd, but he's not a smart guy. He's a nice guy. He's a dude with a lot of heart, but he's not smart. But that's why he needs party members that are smart. But like Adol, it's considered as like at least average intelligence. He's just really adventurous. He puts his nose into things that they probably shouldn't be in. That's why we have like 4 party members that are basically tacticians, right? Like, and then call it. Yeah. It's like, okay, we have the genius kid, his super smart teacher sister, we have the super intelligent businessman prisoner man, and then we have the ninja, and then we have the dude who wants that poon, and then we have, and then we have, Papa Smarty Pants. Sometimes in our party. Zealous is smart, just he really puts off an air of fucking doesn't he? Presea is just there, yeah. Presea is never stated to exactly be intelligent or stupid. She seems to be rather neutral. Like, yeah. But we like her because she can wield a big axe. I say. Can we get honorary Dragonite status so we can go by the blockade yet? She is also a standard 12-year-old girl. I mean, a 12-year-old girl that's like 40-something, right? I'm sure you know this already, but Iskin fever is considered an incurable illness. Even if the attacks are suppressed, the body will continue to weaken over time. This is an inevitability. This is half-elf, so you could argue maturity difference. 28, yeah. And Maya is yet a child. Her body can only withstand the illness for so long.
How awful.
I don't wish to downplay your efforts, of course. I just thought it best to be honest with you. Best to know the truth. Certainly, Tia must also be coming to terms with this reality by now. I believe it would be best to leave those two alone for a while and let them deal with this matter privately.
Let's go find a cure.
Constantly worrying about them will only serve to remind them of the unfortunate future that awaits. Though I'm certain Maya would appreciate it if you'd visit from time to time when she's feeling up to it. It would surely lift her spirits. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Excellent. But that brings me to my next order of business. You weren't around at the palace when the intruder was spotted, and Sigrun's been worried sick about you. I would never have imagined that you were off gallivanting around with our visiting adventurers. So tell me, princess, what is the meaning of this exactly?
What? Princess? Thias, couldn't you have just pretended you didn't know me? I was doing so well, too.
Wait, what? Princess? You mean she's...
Her Royal Highness, Princess of Altago, daughter of King Kimara.
You didn't know? She's usually rather bad at hiding her identity, though she does often try. At any rate, Your Royal Highness, I believe it is time you return to the palace. Your excursion must end here. You're going to give Sigrun an ulcer with your antics, and I cannot simply ignore my duties in this matter.
But... no, I can't do that. Besides, you know the situation, and all these outbreaks of Iskin fever, and the fact that there's nothing being done about them because of all the strange things happening in Altago. Father doesn't have time to deal with it himself because he's contracted the illness too.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I plan to see what's really going on in Altago, in Father's place. Then I'll report back here with what I find. That's what I need to be doing. Besides, it was only after I left the palace that I realized how little I actually knew about this land. The cultures of the other villages and the types of people who call Altago home. They're all foreign to me. And what kind of princess doesn't know the first thing about her own people? If I'm going to inherit the throne someday, I need to leave this place once in a while.
Well, you've put me in quite a predicament, princess. Alright, I'll keep quiet about this to His Majesty. You're going to have to explain everything yourself later on. Dude, Size, you're a homeboy. You know what? Fucking Size is a bro. Size is a bro here.
You mean?
The intruder is long gone at this point, so there's little reason to maintain the blockades. I'll order them disbanded. Please, be careful. And Adol, do take good care of our princess.
You got it, bro. You got it,
dude. So, you guys ready to hit the road? Kylos awaits.
You're gonna pretend like nothing even happened, aren't you? Well, that's fine and all, but are you really sure you want to come with us?
This is time to act, not think. My gut's telling me I need to see what's going on in Altago with my own two eyes, and right now I trust my gut. You're okay with me tagging along, right, Adol?
Yeah. I'll give an affirmative nod.
Great, thanks.
Bah, 2 against 1, huh? Guess that means nothing's really changed, and we're all a little richer for the experience. Let's just get on with the adventure.
Yes, let's get on with the adventure.
Here, here.
Okay, so I have 37,000. That's not enough because I think I need 50,000 to get the suck it in thing. 100,000. Actually, the one that I want to get is the SP increase as well as the Aries. Okay. Got this so basically reroll Digimon for breaking them down, turn under 100% and reset. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we remain the same, they start over again, new person. Oh, okay. Only counting these guys because they drop items and money.
Let's do it!
There. Yeah. That money, please. Just want all of it. I want it all. I want it all. How was that? This is the way to the Otago Plains, the lakeside, right? Lakeside, that's... Nice. Gotta put in that work to get the ground to be easy. That's quick. It's the nice part because once you get them, right, you never need to get them again. It's just like there, and it'll make the rest of the game a lot easier. The grind is not there. Especially given like how imperative it is to like, especially when you get late into the game, you're trying to, I think it's called API or like affection grinding. Get like that as high as possible as well, and it's like how important levels are for that, because basically you get more affection or API or whatever it's called. I forget what it's called specifically, but you get more of it when you de-digivolve from a higher level. So being able to grind much faster makes getting that stat. The can, that's it, camaraderie. That's the API. I don't know why I was thinking API. That doesn't even... that one's just, not even in my head. ABI is another stat. Okay. Okay. So how's this going? East Otago, South Seagram, West Commerce. Okay. The last, before I went west or south. ABI. Okay. I'm trying to remember, because... Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because the game has so many stats, because, like, there's base level, and then that, like, the capability of the Digimon is based on the percentage that you, like, spawned it with, and how many encounters. You go up to 200%, you obviously get to 200%, and then it's on the, like, the, I believe the camaraderie, well, actually, what is camaraderie in ABI? Because it might actually be ABI I'm thinking of. Because, yeah, camaraderie is the one that goes up when you feed it food and stuff. That's the one. And that was an annoying one to get up as well. Because, like, there's no real easy way to get that up. And like, force feeding it food that they might not eat anyway, and it's a wasted use of a meat or something. But the ABI, or API... hey, Rev Kiva. How's it going, my man? WB. Yeah, welcome back. But yeah, the ABI increases based on de-digivolving at a higher level. And you need ABI on your Digimon for late game Digivolution prerequisite stuff. There's so many things to manage for late game Digivolutions that you're like, oh my god, is it worth it? Usually is. It really sucks when it's like, it really sucks when it wasn't, and then you have to de-digivolve, and maybe you fuse two good ones together, and it's like, I'm not getting my things back. This is the life we chose as RPG game. That is very true, and we love it. There's a lot to manage, and we love it. Keeps our minds busy. But yeah, you missed us beating up a giant mud crab Kiva, which was not too difficult. Easiest boss so far, I think. There we go. Salmer, check back anchor. Okay. Good sign that I have a whole bunch of you. Okay, at 40. Not 40, like 2. That was almost 43, so that's good. Yeah, I'm glad that I have the bandit gloves on, because more money is really good. The game gives you a ton of healing items. Yeah, it does give you a ton of healing items. It's just when you use them all and you're running low and you're fighting a boss and you're like, oh god, I don't want to use my healing items because I only have like one left. It's best to be fully stocked up and get to the point where you're not picking them up. Kylo's Gorge. You got a lot of health. Especially when they limit the enemy here. Yep. And I mean, it makes sense, right? They need to limit it, or else it's gonna be easily abused. Like, no one would ever die. Like, you had trails carry amounts, like 99 of, like, everything if you oh so wished. You'd be like, oh yeah, you're never gonna die, because you could just stock up on healing items and then heal perpetually. Freaking... God damn, this monster's weird. I like it. Unless you get full healing up. Yes, that is awesome. It's true, and it's nice when you're exploring, but I mean, you can't level up in a boss fight, so you can't rely on it. God damn it, bitch. Bitch. Still love the monkey screech death sound. Like, it's still like one of my favorite classic sound bites that they still use. It's like just monkey screech. Oh yeah, it definitely gets better. Like, I mean, it noticeably gets better, I would say, from this game to Salsetta, because at least in Salsetta you can give them like active directions while you're like fighting, like hey, attack or defend, instead of just kind of having to set them to one and let it go, and go into a menu and swap it. Hey, 50 Mirror, how's it going, my man? And everyone's dropping by on friggin' gift sub night. Fontana was a mad lad, and I think gifted a total of what, like 30 subs tonight? More? 30? Yeah, no, I think it was 30. I think I was at 5 when I started. Couldn't need to set the GPU. Ooh, fun! Is the computer not working, or did you get a new, like a new one? So bring all the boys to the stream, and they're like, "It's very yours, damn right. It's very yours. I can teach you, but it gets charged." Yeah, black screen during a YouTube. Ooh, that's not great. That's like, oh wait, I bought a new weapon for it, didn't I? I should kill her. It's never, computer problems never fun. Check first, yeah. Computer problems are probably one of my biggest fears. Because I'm like, I don't have the skills necessary to, like, diagnose what is wrong. And also, I don't want to. And also, this computer's new. I've had it for, like, a year at this point. Also, check the desk. That, yeah, that could also do it. So, I mean, also, have you been having any other issues with it, with the computer picking me out, or it's like this first instance? I think I should get some ice cream. Oh yeah, dude, get some ice cream! I have been, I have ice cream in my freezer, which is why I haven't, but I've been meaning to go to, like, Dairy Queen and get, like, one of the seasonal blizzards, because, like, I like getting the seasonal blizzards. Like, they're probably my favorite. Although I was sad because this past summer they didn't bring back the S'mores Blizzard, which was like my favorite fucking Blizzard. Although I do want to try out, I forget which one specifically. I think it's like a Sendo roll one I want to try or something. Not really. Okay, so it's new problems and just black screen. So okay, did like the computer turn off, or was it like the monitor because I've had instances where, like, basically on my old monitors and my old computer, if I was playing back when I played Overwatch, if I set the settings too high in Overwatch, it would black screen the monitor, but it would still be running. And like I could hear it, I just couldn't see it because, like, I guess it just couldn't handle the monitor couldn't handle level of input or something. Or for me, stream is going 1 FPS. Ooh. I don't think I'm dropping any frames on my end, and it seems like my bitrate's fine. So I think it's just on your end, 50 Mira, unless someone else can. That's similar to my PC. I thought it was a hard drive. I turned it on my power supply died under a bit. Ah, okay. Yeah. That's the worst. Yeah, is the stream fine for everyone else, or is this just a stream is working fine? Okay. So, I mean I wouldn't think a GPU problem would cause a stream to go bad. Okay, so it's not possible for you to have a party of plus. Okay, damn. Yeah, because, I mean, it seems like you're still relatively early in the game, Fontana. I think I got my plats about half wet, is when I remember getting all my platinum diamonds. Chapter 4? Yeah, that's still a bit early, I think. I mean, the nice part about Digimon is, like, you can just do it. Like, if you're willing to grind it out, like, I don't think anything really holds you back, but that's not... Okay. See, I did it probably later than when the guide suggested, because that was when I was doing YouTube, so... Class costs 16 memory each, only 4. Ah, okay. Yeah, 'cause that's the thing. Like, they limit you based on the memory to make sure you can't just, like, power level yourself to such a ludicrous degree. Earthshaker level 2 finally. Money. Okay, I'm at 58,000. That's pretty good. Titano Spine. Good, we'll take it. I guess I can invest in this. Yeah, I mean, and even one Platinum Lumemon with, like, the USB Technicians and all the other things that, like, help, right? It's like, you're gonna be leveling up quite quickly, so that's good. Back normal now, weird. I also heard a pop in my headset when it happened. Odd. That is odd. They're only level 40 gold. Oh, okay, so you're just getting money. Give me the money. They have dark. Yeah, so that is good. You're absolutely prepped for when you're gonna get to plat. They just have the level. Yeah. Just what I was afraid of. It is you. Oh, it's Geis. Huh? What? Fuck. Don't tell me you're gonna fight me here. Because I know there's an achievement to beat you in one-on-one combat. Return. Yo, what's up, guys? Do you always have the scar? Yeah, he always did, but I think it was lower down on his face in Nepishtim's artwork. I haven't seen you in half a year, at all, Kristen. So it's been half a year since Nepishtim. It has only been half. Yo, Neko Dave, how's it going? God, everyone's dropping by. Fontano, you're my lucky fella. How's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. Perfect in time to see Geis. Okay, thank you. I'm doing pretty damn swell. Making progress through E7. Just flabbergasted at Fontano's generosity, meeting freaking 3 sub-goals. So, just so everyone knows, the Sekiro plus Duolingo sub-goal has now been met, as well as the Tales of Vesperia sub-goal, as well as the Hollow Knight sub-goal. So, yes, those have all been messed. Pushdown and 7 happened in the same year, right after East 8. All in the same year. Oh yeah, just gonna reset the world, then go get shipwrecked on a, Actually, is Nepishtim before or after Donna? Are you learning Japanese to play Kuro before the English release? I am learning Japanese because I want to. If I am able to learn enough Japanese to play Kuro before the English release, that would be cool. It's not my intent. It's not like my goal to do it like with that. Like, it'd be cool if I did. I'm not opposed. Nepishtim is after dawn, so he resets the world, shipwrecks from there, saves the world again, and then plops on over here on that boat. Or not necessarily on that boat, but later from some other place, probably from some other adventure on a different boat here. But yeah. So yeah, if I'm able to learn enough Japanese to play like the Trails games, like without needing like a overlay guide or something, that would be pretty cool. I'd like to get there, but it's more just in a desire to know another language and maybe play games that, like, because there are a lot of games that don't get localized, a lot of games that never got localized, like older games. In fact, the game that I was inspired, quote-unquote inspired, decided, like, the tipping point was actually Luminous Arc 3 for the DS, if anyone knows that, where a fan translation was in the works, but for the longest time I couldn't find any updates on it, so I assumed it was dead in the water, so I started learning it, and then, like, 6 months later, they announced, like, hey, here's the fan translation, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll keep learning it. Because it's just a good thing to do. Yeah, so that's the tale of the Bison trying to learn the Nihongo. I am not Josu Des yet. Wait till you play East 9. The references are great. Oh, looking forward to that. But yeah, so I'm hoping to learn, basically. Never imagined we'd meet again in a place like this.
Who in the world?
Oh, it's Geis. How are you doing here?
That'd be my line. I've been hearing rumors about a red-haired adventurer all over the damn place. I was hoping they weren't actually talking about you. But, I mean, deep down, and I kinda knew they had to be. Guess we'll just chalk this up to fate. Something you should be pretty used to by now.
If you could change your fate, would ya?
Hey,
What are you doing?
what do you say at all?
Why don't you show me how much your skills have improved since last time? I'd like you to meet my new pole axe.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
You don't have to do this, guys. We don't want to fight you. Stay back, Aisha. This is between those two. Let's give them some space. Let me save first!
But...
God damn it. It'd be cool if for this... Like, I don't know if they're playing it, because I'm not good at remembering songs. But I don't know if there was a specific song that was playing when we fought Geist the first time in the Pishtum. But if they, like, brought that back for this fight.
just like when we first met. Seems if I had gotten used to the weapons of this land.
Dark mercenary, Geis.
Which means I get to put my all into this fight.
Okay, first things first. Get out over here. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, you got a force sweep. Okay, you got that. Okay, get out over here, force sweep. Okay, dive around, you swap over. Okay, I'm doing that. There. Okay, he has an overhead. For your force sweep. Okay, spin. Force sweep. Force sweep. Oop. Okay, overhead and missed. It's music, I like it. I'm fucking. There we go. Force sweep. Overhead. Force sweep. Okay. Overhead. Okay. You know what, let's... Actually... Oop. Strength blast, level 5. Rising slash. God damn it.
My true rival.
Yeah, boy!
Code Geis.
Is that meant to be a reference to Code Geass? Yeah, we did it! I did not do it in the Pishtum. You beat me in the Pishtum. I think you did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Not bad. Very close to what I was expecting from the man who bested my brother. Spoilers. Good to see you haven't gone rusty on me. This energy I'm feeling from you. It's the real deal, isn't it? Seems you really were chosen.
Yo! For like the 10th time in his life. I don't know, you alright?
What a violent man. You guys know this brute? I don't really like anything about him, from what I can see.
Yeah, his name's Geis. He and Adol have kind of a history. The three of us met in the vortex of Canaan a while back. Come to think of it, you're wearing black. You didn't happen to wander into the royal palace of Altago not too long ago, did you? Now the best part, he does? Yo, guys! We love a rival turned buddy.
What? Are you telling me he's the intruder?
That's irrelevant right now. You'll get your turn later. I know Adol and I are talking.
Irrelevant?
Given where we are right now. That guy should. Yeah, that's just nice. I take your head for the altar at Kylos. Huh? How'd you know? In fact, I didn't even know about the altar in the first place. If you're going to the altar, you should meet with the Eldris first. Go to the highest point in Kylos. He'll be waiting for you there. I have things to do right now, so this is where we part in ways. I'm sure we'll meet again. Good luck. See you later, guys! You're my cool rival fight. See you, Gary Oak. Oh my god, they both start with G and have 4 letters in their name. It's destined. Rivals all start with G. Hello, Gester. From Belgana.
Hey, wait. Get your ass back here, you son of a... Who the hell does he think he is?
I was just trying to rile him up, honestly. Didn't think he actually was the intruder. Man, what was he thinking breaking into the palace? Or what's he doing in Altago in the first place? Great question. All good questions. That will be answered in time. Yeah, so I'm curious. How does that, this is how that puts the party. Yeah, now Adol has a lot more, Adol has a lot more XP. Which I'm not opposed to. Because I do find myself controlling him more often than not. Bitch, I can perfect guard you! You ain't nothing! You ain't nothing to me! Yeah, you played this game quite a while ago, Necro Dave. I remember dropping by a little bit and seeing Sanaisha. But I don't I can't say I remember. I don't think I stayed for all that long, or I don't remember a lot of what went on. Because that had to have been before I did a lot of my other Beast playthroughs, I think. Oh, Doug, you leveled up. Come on, guys. Come help me get the chiggle seeds. Chiggle. It's a chiggle fruit. The chiggle fruit does jiggle, don't you know? Yeah, when everyone who has played this game has played it, did you guys play on controller, or did you guys use mouse and keyboard? Have you played Nayata? No, I haven't. I'll play it once the official localization comes out, because it's on Steam, but it's in Japanese. Controller, okay. Although maybe what I could do is maybe if I get better at Japanese, maybe I could, before the official localization comes out, I could play that. Localization comes out. So yeah, it comes out in basically a year. They're scheduled because next year's Trails releases is Azure, followed by Azure in like March. Then it's March or February, I forget when. Then it's Reverie in summer, and then it's Nayata in the fall. Nayata was pretty fun. More east than east. Yeah. I mean, it definitely looks like it as well. Get out of here. Give me the money. Give me the money. Need all the money I can get, because I have 64, so that is enough to go buy, I think, the Aeolus urn, which would be nice. But I'm debating if that's actually a necessary expense, because all it does is it just gives me vacuum ability, right? Which would be nice, but it's not like I'm too off put. Like, I'm able to pick everything up still decently quickly. Okay, there's that. Another one of those symbols that I presume I'm going to have to remember the placement for, but I'm not going to. HP 666, oh my god! The devil loves Adol, because who doesn't? All the gods surely do. The only person that I know that doesn't like him, Dark Fact. Dark Fact. I love that name. Such a given that Fact is his surname. I've learned from these games that grinding enemies gives you less XP than playing enemies at higher levels. Like, yes, the XP, and I feel like all Falcon games is scaled based on levels. So I'm not really trying to grind. I'm killing these guys for money more so than anything. These guys, and they're still giving me a decent chunk. But yeah, I mean, it's not the. I'm not intending to grind on any enemies in this game. I'd say the games that required most grinding, like in terms of Lacrimosa Donna, it was more skill XP grinding, and you just use the wasps for that, like the wasp hives. Then in Felghana and Napishtim and Origin, there wasn't necessarily grinding to max, but it was like there would be certain areas where it's like, okay, this is a good place to grind because level is so important for damage output and damage taken in that engine's games. Then in East 1 there's grinding, and in East 2 I feel like you don't really need to grind because there's a lot of enemies, if I remember right, that you can just get up to 10 before the end of the game. Well, this certainly looks like the Wind Village. Guess we made it to Kylos. We gave it away, all the windmills. The air is so clean here. Check out all the windmills. It's a little different than I was picturing, but gotta say, it's a nice town. Windmills and watermills. Renewable energy! Can't check what Guy said before he obnoxiously ran off, though. Said to go to the highest point in Kylos, right? I don't believe anything he says for even a second. Oh, in those games you need to be a certain level to do any sort of damage. But in the party member games, level's not as big an issue, especially with the damage glitch. He said, oh, I didn't even know there's a damage glitch. But I mean, we're here. We might as well take a look around. Who knows, maybe they have some really tasty local food dishes for sale. Off-menu, windy stuff. I guess being a princess doesn't change the fact that she's still a kid. Yeah, the only grinding I ever did in Lacrimosa Donna was like grinding up the skill levels to max, and that was just done by purposely not demolishing like one of like the triple or quadruple instances of like the wasp hives and just like going to town on the things that spawned. Hey, Vendetta. Okay. So I'll probably be going for like 30 more minutes. Get to 9:30. Probably drop it there. Okay, so buy, what am I looking at? Flat Saber, Bachnock, Sinti Bow, Prayer Staff. Okay, I'm gonna have someone with a staff. Interesting. Wing Armor. Could get that. Silhouette Guard, Dazzle Robe, Indigo Wind Bangle, Vantage Shield, that move the shield. Yeah, didn't use any healing items but in the fight. Okay. Synthesize Gaudy Dagger. Sword Dance. Okay, I want that, but I need 3 more Ashen Rock, and that's a big jump in attack. If I could get that now. Genna, big jump. Hydro Shot. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, so if I find an Ashen Rock in whatever dungeon I go into next, chances are I'll probably teleport out to get this, because that's a big jump, and it's a new move. The game also does quests really poorly, but it's always good to talk to every NPC. If they have quests available, they don't affect the ending, so it doesn't matter if you do. Yeah, I got a few of the quests. Like, I got a few, but like, yeah, with no indication that there is a quest, it's hard to know who has it. And I'm like, and even in the Falcom games, even in Trails, I've never been one to talk to every NPC, like, every single time there's a story update or something. I'll usually just talk to a random one, like, on a whim most of the time, or like, talk to everyone once when you go into a town for the first time in the Trails games. But the East games have always been a little bit more hands-off with it, because I'm like, oh yeah, I just want to roll around action-y gameplay and stuff. And when I'm presented with the quests, like, put them in my face, it's like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Like, Celceta, a bit better with quests, I would say. I think, if I remember right, how they present it. And then 8 is pretty straightforward, where it's like, hey, here's your quest board. Like, you do them. Can know everything that goes on in Otago by staying at the hilltop and using a wind sight. We really have any contact with the outside, but this allows us to stay up to date with the goings on in the world. Wind sight. Interesting. It is the wind sight. It's dangerous beyond this point. Dangerous to go. Don't take this. Can't let you through. I'm sorry. Huh? Oh, you're the ones that she was talking about. I suggest you meet with her just before coming through here. Go back the way you came up the hill, and I'll just should be waiting for you at the highest point in the village. Okay. So the wind sight. She can see through the wind. Okay. Over here. Let's go drink some water. Delicious. I'm Aldris Mishra's personal attendant. She's been anticipating your arrival. Aldris is out back waiting to speak with you. Is that out back? Interesting that, like, each of the homes just has a windmill in it. Like, what are the mills for? Does everyone just need to mill their own, like, flour? With, like, corn flour, or whatever it's called? Corn starch? I think it's corn flour. Cornmeal? That's it. Hello, miss. You're using a staff, and I noticed the shop sells staves. Do you join my party? Excuse me? Flower mostly. I've been expecting you. Adel Kristen and his companions, who've heard the voices of the dragons. Oh, the heck? All I know, I learned from the winds that travel to and fro. Gaius would love you. The winds of Altago carry whispers of the land, and sometimes these whispers foretell the future. Though my eyes cannot see light, my heart can see that which to others is only air. Oh, she's blind. Oh, okay. Please, allow me to introduce myself. I am Mishra, Eldris of Kylos. Adol, Dogi, your Royal Highness. As the representative of this village, allow me to welcome you. Kylos is at your disposal. Sup, girl? So, Wind Seer can wind tell. Gotta say, I was caught off guard. Not only did you know we were coming, you also knew who I really was. Guess that just means there's no fooling her. She even knew exactly why we were here. Pretty convincing way to prove that the winds really do tell her stuff. I cannot see everything, of course. Wind sight aside, my powers come from all the disparate energies of Altago itself. If Altago does not divulge its secrets, then I have no voice to hear, and no knowledge to gain. And with the recent anomalies in the Kylos region, I'll admit, I'm able to see much less than before. Guys would get on well with her. Exactly, right? Wind! Wind boy! I say this in jest, but he would drop the nurse in a second to be with a wind seer. You can tell me what my religion says. Please. Tell me. But no. Gaius is a devoted person to the nurse girl, who is voiced by Neptune from Hyperdimension Neptune. Which one? Oh, God, the twins are... Fuck. It's... Vivi and... Vivi is the camera girl, right? And... the nurse... is... Vivi? Oh, God. What are the twins' names in Cold Steel? Fuck. God damn it. L? It's not Leanne, because Leanne's Sandlot. It's... I give a tap.
So it's you two then. Something to ask of you regarding that very matter. You have heard the voices of the dragons throughout the land of Altago, have you not?
Linda, that's it, Linda. Thank you for the hint, negative. I wish I could have taken her from there.
Would it be possible for you to give me an exact account of how such circumstance came to be?
Sure. Adol detailed his visits to the dragon altars in the various regions of Altago and how he heard their voices in each location.
Thank you for providing such a thorough account. It would seem the dragons truly have chosen you.
Yeah, you guessed that a lot. You'd be surprised.
Is his presence responsible for them breaking their silence then, and giving him special powers? Yes, only he who hath been chosen is favored by the dragons in such a way. And as one of the elders of the five tribes, it is my duty to aid those whom the dragons have selected. I shall inform you of the location of Kairos' altar.
Help us? That's great. Thanks a bunch.
I would, however, like to hear the voice of the wind dragon for myself, so that I may confirm something of importance. As such, if it is all right with you, I would like to accompany you on your journey. Well, your guidance certainly would be a tremendous asset along the way, but are you sure? I mean, no offense, but you're blind. Aren't you going to be in a lot of danger? There is no need for concern. The winds will show me the way. The holy precincts of wind are much like a backyard to me, as well. I cannot get lost within.
Well, you've got the right amount of confidence, that's for sure. No, I think we should let her come with us. Yeah.
I appreciate your acceptance. The altar is in a tiered structure that we call the Holy Precincts of Wind, just outside the village. However, the number of monsters in that area has been increasing as of late, so please do remain vigilant. Okay, we should probably stock up on items and stuff before we go then.
Don't need to. Got it full. Oh, hey, almost forgot. Rashara, can I ask you something? You know a guy named Geis. Wears black, has an attitude problem. Seems he was in Kalos earlier.
Geis? Yes. While I have not met him, the winds have told me of him. They did not, however, detail his personality. He too is investigating various parts of Altago, although it is unclear what his motives may be.
Trying to steal Adol's thunder again, huh? What's he up to? I like the idea that Geis happens to usually just like, in the two instances where he's like, I'm trying to do the same thing Adol's doing. That's why we're rivals. I like the idea that like, maybe after we settle the score, he also tries to go be his own famous adventurer. Like he goes and just pulls an Adol. He's like, no, I'm gonna go do hero adventurer things. But every single time, Adol just shows up and steals the glory, and that's why Geis just keeps wanting to fight him. 'Cause it's like, fuck off! This was my turf. I was the one adventuring here. You come in, you take my quest, you take my babes, you take my glory, Leave me with just 3 fairies, a pole arm. Come on, man. What? Next, you're gonna dress in all black? Guy's trying to fix the problems that is created. Yes, yes. Right, because he's a... Well, he's one of the descendants of the Darklings. And they're the ones who, like, made the bunch of problems. Darklings, yeah.
He's not for a leisurely adventure, I tell you that much. Shady, shady man. With a weird fashion sense.
Must be very hot, because Altago's, like, near the equator, I'd presume, in this world. Brokies.
But whatever. He's gone now, so let's just count our blessings. Come on, Adol. Time to go check out these holy precincts of wind.
Brokies, also, I think, what, they... Did they build, like, the wind vortex thing in Nepistrum? Okay, so you got a prayer staff. Dazzle robe. See, the annoying part is I know that Aisha is going to be the one that is, like, more in my party for the remainder of the game. So I'm gonna swap her out with that and just plop this on her. Dead. And by remainder of the game, I mean, like, probably be most present to, God, she has the highest attack. No, the vortex is the result of the arc going out of control. Arc was built by Eldine goddesses. Oh, but I thought Geist was trying to... Oh, no, Geist was trying to stop his brother from bringing down the vortex, because the vortex was the only thing that protected the islands, right? That was the deal? Altago's Northern Africa, yeah. Yeah, so she now has the highest... Oh, yeah, what was her thing? Supportability, damage received times point... Yeah, okay, so his brother was trying to control the... Okay.
We must fight.
All right.
Let me.
All right.
Let me.
All right.
Let me.
All right.
We must fight.
Okay, cool. I always love the game, like, this, like... I always love the 3D East games where it's like you're on like a down slope and you like do a roll off and like you just fly. Yeah, the Warriors team the wrong on me. Yeah. We got lasers. Got mother flipping lasers at all. Guy's trying to stop his brother from controlling the arc, which because of the temperature of the world, the Eldine devices are so appeasing. I mean, hey man, the Eldine devices are basically the equivalent of like the goddesses' gifts and trails. I was about to say this. Wait, is it the Septentrions? Or am I thinking of SMT Devil Survivor 2? No, Septentrions. Yeah, sorry, not weather. I mean, temperature does control weather, so I mean, they're connected. What? I'm like, where are the big things? Where are like the big Septarians? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Septarians. There's the Septentrions are the main boss enemies you fight in SMT Devil Survivor 2. Yeah, that's it. Septarians, not Septentrions. Alright. Wind precincts! Oh my god, it's the precincts!
Holy precincts of wind. It's amazing. This structure is said to have been built by the people of Kylos long ago. However, as time passed, the wind dragon has gone into slumber. To avoid disturbing his rest, our village of Kylos moved away from the structure to where it is now.
Interesting.
The altar is on top of the tower located at the center. Let us enter that tower first.
Let's go!
Okay, let's do this.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. I should probably check out what, I should have the stats and recovery items. Probably go get those. Okay. I have to try a bunch of those. I still have yet to see any other characters like super move because I've only ever used it with Apple. Oh god. That's funny. Should probably at least look at them, right? Like, I think they're probably pretty cool. Okay, what am I looking at here? So that goes over to that way. Chances are there's a... Oh, there, sir. I'm not interested in not hitting me with... Like that's the thing. They never make battle. They never make at all battle. Like he's always a pretty darn good person to just default to whenever you need a character to control. Especially in like this game, not so much in against any enemy that he's not super effective against. But that's the case for literally every enemy. But in like every other game in like 3D series where you have other party members, it's like, yeah, Adol's pretty good default. Like other people, it's like it might be super effective, but you can just power through it with DPS as Adol. Okay, could use some Ashen Rocks. Oh, there's that too. Okay, cool, nice. Bum 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 bum. Okay, and this is wind. Okay, I'm gonna presume I'm gonna get like a, I don't know, a fucking Breath of the Wild-esque paraglider, or like I'm gonna pick up a sheet from a one from a chest and just open up. Ashen Rock. Okay. As soon as I get a fast travel, I'll go back to the town so I can get the new Adol weapon, which will be useful for boss fights because the damage will be a lot higher. And then also get some panaceas, panacea. Never bothered to look up the dictionary definition to see the pronunciation. I also don't read phonetic English, so I wouldn't know how to read it anyway. If only phonetic English was like the only kind of English there was, it would be a lot easier to do. Hey, I got one! Cool. They knew what I needed. Okay, I don't know, level of 25. Can't get XP here. Got Natalie extract. I got that Natalie extract, don't you know? These guys, these snakes that scream like monkeys. These guys are giving me pretty decent XP. Okay, so that loops around, so let's go this way first. Oop, stone, okay. Okay, so mash out of stone. I mean, more useful than I mean, it's more reparable than being petrified in trails. It's like, that's just a death sentence unless you're quick to heal. God. I remember in Cold Steel 3? Yeah, 3. I remember there were a few fights where you had to fight Aurelia, like Azreen alone, and like I didn't have the equipment equipped to prevent like status ailments or like prevent petrify, and one of her moves is like has chance to inflict literally like every status ailment. And like my first fight against her, like she hit me with the move and it inflicted petrify. And it like I immediately lost. And it was like, oh great, cool. Thanks. That's great. This petrify, you can't heal it by time, so it's just immediate loss because you need someone else to heal it. They are. Like, they are very mean. Like, it's weird saying that burn is probably one of the nicer status ailments, when in, like, other games it's probably one of, like, the worst. Like, in this game, getting burned is pretty bad. Like, your HP goes down pretty fast. And, like, in Pokemon, burn, like, decreases your damage output by half. And, like, also take damage. And, like, it's bad in most games. Burn at easy games like a Destiny. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's good. So, got that. So let's go to Kylo's village. Because now I can go to the shop anyway. Over here. Buy synthesize, gaudy dagger. I've learned Rising Slash. Now I'm getting Swords Dance. Let's get that. Boom, 55 more damage. That's good. Good. Or is that 55 more, or is it... Actually, let me look at this. Yeah, it's 55 more, so that's pretty damn awesome. Okay, buy item... They do not have panacea here. So unless it's in a different shop, I cannot buy any panacea. But what I should do is go to equip, change Earthshaker to Swords Dance. Because I want that. That's 40 SP. That's gonna be, I think that's literally half of the bar. Are there any other shops? Or would I have to go to a different shop? Actually, not because I can do it, because it's easy. Let's go to Altago, and I want to go check out the other shop thing. Because I might buy the Ares, not the Ares seal, but the Aeolus turn, depending. I got 82,000, so I got a bit. So luck, I don't need that. Don't need rare items. Got Bandit's Glove already. I don't think it stacks, so I'm not gonna get it. The one thing is weird about this game is that weapons have different special attacks. Ah, interesting. Bow Bandana. I want this. Revives wear automatically in battle. I presume that's a one-time thing or once per battle or something. Pulls dropped items and money toward you from afar. Like, it's probably not worth it. Like, it would probably be better for me to just save up and get this. Something that I actually want. Unless the suction on this is nice. Because it is 50. You know, yeah, it's basically a magnet. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get it. Because it's at least a key item. Right? It's a key item, I thought. Yeah, it's a key item over here. So I can just have it equipped, right? It's better than having it's better than having the other things that don't really help me, right? Like, I'm not on lava, useless. I'm not on thorns, useless. I'm not in a cave, useless. So at least this one is there, active, and helping in some way, shape, or form. Let's come down and check out how much of a magnet it is. Okay, that is... Okay. Okay, yeah, you know what, that's good. magnet. That's a good magnet. That's a pretty damn good magnet. So yeah, I'm glad I bought that. But this is where I'm gonna end the stream tonight because I've been going for just over 3 hours. It's 9:30 where I am. So, with that, thank you, Fontano, once again for your boundless generosity. Much appreciated. Thank you, Rev Kiva, Fontano, Neko Dave, 50 Mira, Mr. Light for dropping by. It's great talking to you all. The stream was very entertaining, frankly, with how many people are here, how many people are chatting. Made it fly by, frankly. It was fantastic. And yeah, so with that, I'm going to be ending the stream. I will be streaming again on whatchamacallit. I'll be streaming again on Friday, but instead, oh yeah, sorry. Thank you for dropping by, Wolf Slash. I can't remember if I said your name. I do not want to forget you. Because, yeah, I don't want to forget you. Because you also resubbed today, and that's appreciated, as well as Rad Kiva. So thank you both as well. But yeah, I'll be streaming some more Trails from Zero on Friday, and then I won't be streaming on Saturday, because I'm actually going to a party, making a roast for the first time ever. So I will instead be opting to stream on Sunday instead. So, yeah. With that, I hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye!